Our grandparents grew a lot of different types of vegetables that you don't commonly see in markets today. These heirloom varieties are often overlooked and rare, but they definitely deserve to be planted, as many of them are tasty and very nutritious. So, here are another 15 forgotten vegetables you need to try. Let's start with the sunchoke, a native North American tuber cherished by indigenous tribes and early settlers. Also called Jerusalem artichoke, this nutty sweet root vegetable thrives in poor soil and requires minimal care. Perfect for roasting, soups, or even raw in salads, Jerusalem artichokes are a versatile and resilient addition to any garden. They grow up to 10 feet tall and produce knobby tubers that are ready for harvest in late fall. Just be cautious. Their prolific growth can make them a bit invasive. Plant them in a dedicated area to prevent them from taking over your garden. Next, let's talk about Malabar spinach, a heat-loving leafy green that was grown in southern gardens as a summer alternative to traditional spinach. Unlike regular spinach, Malabar spinach thrives in hot, humid conditions and produces thick, succulent leaves with a mild, slightly peppery flavor. It's perfect for stir-fries, soups, and salads. This vining plant is also ornamental, with its glossy leaves and purple stems adding beauty to the garden. Plant it on a trellis or fence and enjoy its resilience and productivity throughout the summer. Moving on to New Zealand yam, a colorful tuber native to the Andes but commonly grown in American gardens in the 1800s. These tangy, lemon-flavored tubers come in shades of red, yellow, and purple and are perfect for roasting, boiling, or eating raw. Yam thrives in cool climates and is harvested in late fall. Its vibrant colors and unique flavor make it a fun and nutritious addition to any garden. Plant it in loose, well-drained soil and enjoy its cheerful harvest. Let's not forget lovage, a celery-flavored herb that was a kitchen garden staple in colonial America. Used in soups, stews, and salads, lovage adds a bold, savory flavor to dishes. This hardy perennial grows up to 6 feet tall and thrives in partial shade. Its leaves, seeds, and stems are all edible, making it a versatile and low-maintenance addition to any garden. Lovage's unique taste is a delightful throwback to early American cooking. Plant it once and it will return year after year, providing a steady supply of flavor for your kitchen. Next, we have the tiger melon, a strikingly vibrant melon with yellow and orange stripes. Cultivated since the 1800s, it's prized for its sweet, cucumber-like flesh. This fragrant fruit was once a favorite for fresh eating and preserves. Tiger melons thrive in warm climates and ripen in late summer. However, their short shelf life contributed to their decline in popularity. Despite this, their unique flavor and eye-catching appearance make them a standout choice for heirloom gardeners. Plant them in full sun, give them plenty of space to sprawl, and you'll be rewarded with a bounty of sweet, aromatic melons. Now let's talk about Martynia, also known as devil's claw, but don't let that scare you. This unique potted plant was used in southern pickling traditions. The young pods are tender and flavorful, while the mature, claw-like pods were often dried for decorative purposes. Martynia thrives in hot, dry conditions and is a fascinating addition to any garden. Its unusual appearance and historical uses make it a true conversation starter. Plant it in well-drained soil and enjoy its dual-purpose nature, both as a food source and a decorative element. Moving on to Crosnes, tiny, crunchy tubers introduced to America in the late 1800s. These nutty, spiral-shaped vegetables were grown in specialty gardens for gourmet cuisine. They are perfect for stir-fries, pickling, or eating raw. They grow on low-spreading plants and are harvested in late fall. Though not the best-looking and challenging to clean, their unique texture and flavor are worth the effort. Plant them in loose, well-drained soil and enjoy their nutty crunch in a variety of dishes. Let's not overlook ramps, a wild leek cherished by Appalachian communities for their pungent, garlicky flavor. These perennial greens are foraged in early spring and used in soups, salads, and fried dishes. Ramps are slow-growing and require shady, moist conditions, making them a challenge to cultivate. Their bold flavor and cultural significance make them a prized addition to any garden. Plant them in a woodland setting or a shaded garden bed and enjoy their unique taste each spring. Next up is Luffa, a versatile squash traditionally grown for both culinary and practical uses. Young Luffa squash is tender and edible, perfect for stir-fries and soups, while mature Luffas are dried and transformed into natural sponges. Thriving in warm climates, Luffa vines need large space to grow, making them ideal for trellises to maximize garden space. Their dual-purpose nature, providing both food and eco-friendly utility, makes Luffa a unique and practical addition to any garden. Plant them, enjoy the edible young gourds, or harvest mature ones for sustainable sponges. Now, let's talk about Good King Henry, a spinach-like green that was a colonial herb garden staple. This hardy perennial offers tender shoots and leaves, ideal for sautéing or adding to soups. Thriving in poor soil and partial shade, Good King Henry is a low-maintenance, nutrient-rich plant that's perfect for any garden. Its historical significance and versatility make it a forgotten gem worth rediscovering. Plant it once and it will provide a reliable, long-lasting supply of greens for years, making it a practical and sustainable choice for gardeners. Next, let's turn to sea kale, a coastal vegetable cherished by early American gardeners. This perennial plant produces young shoots that, when blanched, are enjoyed like asparagus, while its leaves can be added to salads. Sea kale thrives in saline soil and requires patience, as it takes about 3 years to reach harvestable maturity. Its unique flavor makes it a distinctive and rewarding choice for gardeners. Plant it in a sunny location with well-drained soil and savor its tender shoots and flavorful leaves once established. Now, let's not overlook the cowpea, a drought-tolerant crop that was a staple in southern gardens. Heirloom varieties like Whippoorwill and Red Ripper were grown for both their nutritious beans and their ability to enrich the soil. Cowpeas are versatile, perfect for soups, stews, and traditional southern dishes. These low, bushy plants are harvested in late summer and thrive in warm, well-drained soil. Their resilience and protein-packed beans make cowpeas a valuable and practical addition to any garden. Now, let's explore the Egyptian walking onion, a unique perennial onion that walks across your garden as it grows. These hardy plants produce clusters of bulbs at the top of their stalks, which eventually bend over and plant themselves, creating a self-propagating cycle. Both the bulbs and greens are edible, offering a mild onion flavor perfect for salads, soups, and other dishes. Egyptian walking onions are low maintenance, adaptable to almost any soil, and thrive in a variety of conditions. Plant them once and they'll provide a continuous, long-lasting supply of onions, making them a practical, fascinating, and sustainable addition to any garden. Next up is the rutabaga, a hardy root vegetable that was a staple in colonial and pioneer gardens. A cross between a turnip and a cabbage, rutabagas boast a sweet, slightly peppery flavor, making them ideal for roasting, mashing, or adding to soups. Thriving in cool climates, they are typically harvested in late fall and store exceptionally well through the winter, providing a reliable food source for early settlers. Their resilience and storability make them a practical choice for any garden. And finally, let's wrap up with chayote, a tropical squash that has been grown in southern gardens since the early 1900s. Known for its mild flavor, it is incredibly versatile and can be used in stir-fries, soups, and salads. The vigorous vines thrive in warm climates and produce an abundance of fruit, making them a highly productive choice for gardeners. To save space, plant them on a trellis and enjoy their crisp texture and culinary flexibility. Its resilience, high yield, and adaptability make chayote a valuable and rewarding addition to any garden.